This devotional is based on 1 John 4, 7 through 21, and we're going to focus on verse 18, which says, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear." When my youngest child was brand new, she often panicked when I left the room. When I left the house to run errands, it was a major crisis for whoever the caregiver of the moment was. I became reluctant to leave the house. My energy went into helping her feel safe. It was exhausting. I felt trapped by a tiny dictator. My mother recommended that we play peekaboo with her more often. I thought it was odd, but she had enough experience. I trusted her advice, and in desperation, I did it. Much to my surprise, it helped. Did you know that peekaboo is an important game to play with an infant? It teaches them that even when you cannot see a person, they still exist. In human development, that bit of knowledge is called object permanence, and it is an important concept for children to attain. Sometimes I wonder if God is playing peekaboo with me. When I find myself in a struggle, it seems as though I cannot see God anywhere in my life. I panic and sink into fear. I get caught up in the lie that I must solve my problems on my own. Frankly, I'm not very good at it. If I really needed to manage my life all by myself, I'd be in deep trouble. I'll be swimming in fear, and then God will play a little game of peekaboo. I'll recognize the presence of the holy in a flower that just opened, or in a word timely spoken by another person, or even when I take a moment to be grateful for all the ways that my life is going well. Now I call this game God winks. I'll notice the amazing synchronicities or recognize the beauty in nature and share them with others. That way I remember them better when I'm getting overwhelmed. Life's challenges can be so overwhelming. Unemployment, food insecurity, lack of appropriate housing, health problems, fractured relationships, these can all feel completely impossible to address. There are no easy answers. And then we live in a society that lacks the resources to do more than slap a bandage on the open wound of our circumstances. It's easy to get stuck in fear. We live in a culture that demands independence and self-sufficiency and ignores the reality that none of us gets through life alone. We need each other, and we need a connection to our Creator. Just like the sun is peeking behind every storm cloud, God's presence is always there. Will you share your God winks with us? You're invited to make a comment on this video. My name is Pastor Edie, and I'm with Travis Park United Methodist Church.